Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle vid, and today we're gonna do what, everyone's favorite team for sure is Extreme AGL. Everyone loves this guy so much. Super Android 17. Look at this clean SA1. Woo-wee! Alright, enough joking aside though. I actually do really like Super 17. Like, no bullshit. I think he's actually really good and really underrated. And not only that, but I think his team is pretty solid as well. His team has more cohesiveness than a couple of the other villain teams do. You know, Strength Janemba, for example, Intelligence Kibu, even the Super Saiyan 3 Broly team. I mean, I guess if we're gonna say cohesive, it is pretty much cohesive because you do have a couple Saiyans. You know, you've got Mass Saiyan. You also have the Turles. You know, if you've got the LR Goku Black, he works really well. And then, of course, like Super Android 17 is a great orb changer for that team as well. But I am actually a big fan of Extreme AGL. So, let's see, where he was right here. Okay, so, you know what? Let me actually go... Nah, hang on. All right, we're just going to go over Super 17 right now. So, this is the ultimate android, Super 17. His leader skill is Extreme type AGL, Ki +3, and HP attack and defense 120%. And then Super type AGL, Ki +1, and HP attack and defense 50%. Now, his super attack is the Shocking Death Ball, which causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. So another unit that greatly lowers defense. Honestly, like, they really could have slid, like, just immense damage and lowers attack on him. I think that would have suited Extreme AGL a lot, because that would have fit his gimmick of, like, him getting stronger as the fight goes on, and, like, you know, building up his attack as he gets hit, and then also lowering the enemy attack, like, as he supers. Like, that would have been cool. It would have been much more effective than greatly lowers defense. There's already so many units on this team that do that. Now, his passive. This is why a lot of people mistakenly think he is not good. His passive is Nightmarish Mechanism, which is damage received minus 40%. So 40% he's cutting off of every attack. Supers and normals, which is really good. And then attack 30% each time he's attacked. His attack goes up by 30%. So you can get hit 4 times, and that will give him that attack 120% up. So that's actually, one, not that big a deal with how often bosses attack nowadays. Very easy to have him get hit 4 times because it does last through all of the phases of a certain fight. 120% is really good, and he's pretty defensive. Like, literally, here's the thing, right? I've been saying this for a while. If you just completely took everything about this card and then you just applied it to a Saiyan instead, people would suck this guy off. Like, he's good. People would slurp him endlessly. Like, if this was like a base form Vegito, you know, who's like a TUR or something, and these were his exact stats, people would suck Vegito off all day long because he's Super 17, who, you know, is the third most popular villain in Dragon Ball GT when there's 3 villains in Dragon Ball GT, as Rhymestyle always says. Like, he's just not a cool character. He's really not that interesting of a villain. Like, I understand all the hate towards him, but, like, he is a very good unit and a very good card, and his team works so well together with the LR Androids, AGL Support 17, you've got Rose Goku Black, the new AGL Omega Shenron works great, that Janemba works great, Salza works great, Metal Rildo as well, who I don't have. I wish I did. I believe it's a Hyper Metal Rildo is the support. I do wish I had him, because honestly, like, I'll run this Extreme AGL team a bunch. There is just one problem with it, which we'll go over in a second here. His passives are Android Assault, Fear and Faith, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, GT, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. So honestly, like, when we first heard that Gogeta was going to be a category leader for fusions, I was thinking, like, yo, you're going to be able to put Super 17 on this team. That's going to be lit, because he does have Shocking Speed, so he'll work with the Super Saiyan 4s. He has Fuse Fighter, so he could work with, like, Gogeta, you know, Gotenks. Like, you know, he actually would be able to link solidly on the team with Fuse Fighter, but he wasn't on that category. I still think Super 17 should be on that fusion category. I don't give a damn what anyone says. And I'll tell you this, I would run this man on that team in a heartbeat. I really do like this card a lot. His links are solid. The thing that does hurt him, though, is lacking Big Bad Bosses, which is just, you know, one of the best links in the game. Now, not a ton of other Extreme AGL units have it, like the LR Androids, I believe, do not have it. Rose does, but a couple of the other units on there don't have it, but he would definitely be better if he did have Big Bad Bosses, and certainly would make a villain team stronger because he is so important to it. So, I want to do this showcase right now. Like, listen, I'd love to say, all right, lads, we're jumping right into the showcase. Let's do it. We'll have a ton of fun here. But here's the thing, right? I'm not about to find Super 17 friends. Like, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to level Super 17 up. And then I'm going to spend probably the next several days looking for a Super 17 friend. And then when I finally find one, then we will resume the video and we'll do the showcase with him. And then the next video after this I'm going to do is I'm going to build up the LR Androids. Probably my final Extreme AGL team, I would replace Janemba with the LR Androids. I did say it before that I wanted my LR Androids to be SA20 with all dupe paths unlocked before I awaken them. But I'm, you know, over 60 friend summon multis without any LR Androids. So I want to get them awakened now, and then, you know, as I slowly pull more of them in the future, I can get them to SA20 and open up their dupe paths. So I will BRB, but in reality, it's probably going to be several days until I finish this video. Alright guys, we are back. Now, okay, it didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. It is the same day as the first half of the video. I wasn't so sure that was gonna happen. So, I was completely blown away that I actually found a Super 17 friend, quickly hopped into an event. We're gonna do the Intelligence Kibu event. I just quickly jumped into like the closest one to where I was, just to make sure that I'd actually catch the Super 17 friend. Thank you, Bandai and Akatsuki. They both deserve blame. But actually, it's probably the friend list thing, that's Akatsuki's fault. I don't actually think, like, blaming Bandai for the friends list thing, I don't think is accurate. This one does fall squarely on the shoulders of Akatsuki. They really got to fix this friend list stuff, man. But we'll do the Intelligence Kibu event, which is fine. It's a relatively tough event, I guess. So we'll go over the team right here. Let me switch up my items. So I'm actually going to bring that. I'm going to bring Ghost Ushers, and we'll bring a Baba. But we'll be able to see maybe how Super 17 tanks against the physical Kibu part of it. So, of course, I do have Super 17 here. Here's mine. Of course, you know, Elder Kais are difficult. Eventually, I really do... I'm probably going to go pretty deep on one of these type banners just to get a bunch of Elder Kais, because a lot of these units, I really want them to be SA10, and I'd love to run a lot of these teams, but like a lot of these guys are SA1, right? Like Super 17 is SA1. Obviously, we just recently went over this Android 17, very good support. My Rose Goku Black. I'm one of the only motherfuckers around who has Goku Black Rose as Super Attack 1. And so he is a monster at Super Attack 10, but unfortunately, your boy does not have that. Of course, we have the orb-changing Janemba, who's only at Super Attack 5, which is not great. I do have Souls as well, Super Attack 3, another support unit, and then, of course, my lone SA10, Omega Shenron, but he's a pretty good support unit as well. So, I really have been loving doing this, bringing so many supports. What we'll probably do is we're probably going to run a rotation of Super 17 and Android 17, and then Super 17 and Rose. I'm going to try and get the Android 17, the AGL Trenchcoat one I have linked up with the friend Super 17, who is Super Attack 10, which is nice. But look at this bullshit right here. This man has not even opened up one node for Super 17. This is a real pet peeve of mine when people, like, will have leaders that are, like, not SA10 or do not have any orb system at all. My Super 17, I've at least gone down, like, down some paths with him. I know he is only SA1, but I'm not going to be leaving Super 17 up as my leader all day long. I'm going to do one mission with him, and then I'm going to be using probably Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta later on. But, like, if you've got a leader you're going to be leaving out there, please, please, get that man to SA10 and give him, you know, orb system buffs. You know, be helpful to other people, please. But anyway, here we go. So both Super 17s are in the last couple of slots. I am actually gonna, you know, thinking about it, I don't know that key is gonna be an issue. Matter of fact, it most certainly will not be. We'll go down. Actually, I can't pass that up. I was gonna go down the key path, but I need these gold medals right here. If I can get like even one extra like Supreme Kai medal or Elder Kai medal, that would just be so godly. I am so low on both of those. They are so expensive. The Baba shop right now does not have any discounts, so everything is very pricey. And your boy's running low on Baba points. It's time to do some summons pretty soon. So let me quickly figure out. Oh yeah. Key Key is an issue on this team. Can we? Yeah, there we go. I'll probably leave Omega and Rose right there. So the friend. Ooh, perfect. Our Trenchcoat 17 and the Friend 17 are linked up perfectly right there. So we'll just go ahead and do this right here. 17 will be pretty useful, like in terms of not taking damage and stuff as we're going through the events. We're probably going to get hit pretty hard in this rotation and probably not going to be able to deal a ton of damage either. This hurts, honestly. My Rose being SA1, oh no, that hurts me. I feel like I'm ashamed of this. Like, I feel shame that this man is SA1. Like, I've got to somehow figure out a way to not have him at SA1. I got it. Okay, so, yeah, here, this is great. So we'll actually be able to get Super 17 right here. We can have him begin to take damage, so that, you know, each time he gets hit, he gets that additional 30% to his attack, and that will stack throughout the entire fight. Let me go ahead and grab these since we don't need key anyway. And just in case Boo survives, which he probably will, we'll go ahead and do this right here. So the AGL Janemba is pretty good because orb changers are always solid, and Janemba is the good type of orb changer too, where he changes a solid color to rainbows. Because there is another extreme AGL orb changer. I believe there's the Future Android 18. The problem with her is that I believe she changes rainbow orbs to AGL. Is that the type of orb changer she is? I believe so, which is not quite as good because you want the rainbow orbs there to open up paths, which will be most beneficial for you. So, of course, we want to... He's only attacking twice. Yeah, I was going to say we want to get Super 17 hit as many times as possible, especially, like, going into, like, the intelligence stage, where that Boo will start hitting pretty hard, so obviously we'd want to end the fight as quick as possible. So this is mine without having... Oh, boy, yeah. Without having been hit once, that's what my Super 17 is doing. Pretty good, I know. But once, you know, once the stacks happen, he does start dealing pretty good damage. It is still embarrassing to be looking at these low numbers. Oh. So again, one of the next video... Oh, Omega, you dirty boy. One of the next things I'm going to be doing, however, is my LR Android Awakening and Showcase. That will be really nice because they will beef up the team considerably. Many people talk a lot of shit about the LR Androids. I've been meaning to do a video. I was probably going to do one with Animated Muscle, actually. We'd already talked about it. Where we were going to discuss, we were going to rank all of the LRs, but not the summonable ones, right? Because the summonable ones, the 6 summonable LRs, they're like the 6 best units in the game, hands down. Like, only, like, you know, Physical Omega Shenron, Intelligence Gogeta, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta are even in that realm, in my opinion. Maybe. No, not even like Physical Cooler. Like, the LRs are just way too powerful. But the free-to-play LRs, you know, Goku, Frieza, Ginyu, Mr. Satan, the androids, you know, we were gonna rank those ones. Okay, Now, you see, here's the thing, right? I want to let 17 to... Okay. I could use a Baba right here, because in case you guys are not familiar, on this stage of the event, I believe this one might be the next one coming to Global too. On this stage of the event, this physical Kid Buu supers every single attack. Every single attack 100% will be a super. He is susceptible to being sealed, and you can also use a Baba. I want to take a look at how much damage Super 17 will take from this. So we're just going to heal all the way up. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to kill. No, he can't kill us. Because Rose is going to take a lot of damage, but Super 17 should be able to block a good amount. So this will hurt. But again, I do just want to see, like, in comparison, how much damage Super 17 would take compared to Rose. As long as we have 100,000 health when it gets to Rose, we should be good. So that does, wow, okay. So that did 44,000, and that's with the 40% reduction. So, this Kid Buu hits hard. He hits quite hard. There's another one, bam. We should, I think, just barely survive. So let's see how much it'll do to Rose. Probably around 100 to 110. Oh, the additional, okay. But we should survive. But oh my god, I didn't realize it was gonna do. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're absolutely fine. I don't know. I'm getting nervous. Your boy's nervous. My palms are sweaty. What's the rest of the Eminem thing? Mom's spaghetti, vomit on the shirt already, shit like that. Okay, so your boy is actually just gonna go ahead and we're gonna heal. Yep. Do I Baba or Ghost Usher? Your boy's actually gonna drop a Ghost Usher real quick. Maybe that was a mistake because I do still want Super 17 to get hits. See, this is the only thing. Like, this team is mostly pretty safe. Like, I just wanted to see how much damage Super 17 would take from Kid Buu in relation to Rose. Normally, I definitely would have Baba'd or something there because your health is going to go away so fast when that Buu is supering every turn. But, I mean, usually you're able to skate through these events pretty easily with this team because Super 17, again, will be blocking a tremendous amount of damage. Wow, Omega really showing out today. Alright, so we'll use a Baba. The other thing, too, that this dude is doing that's really pissing me off is he's hitting the last slot every time. Like, if you would just attack, like, the first slot several times, that'd be more beneficial to me because then Super 17 would actually be getting hit. So our damage would be going up, but that's not what's going on right now. Yeah, looking at the way the team is working, too, I am pretty satisfied with everything. Like, again, it works really well. It just, like, I can make the team a lot stronger. Like, in particular, right here, if my Super 17 and my Rose were both SA10, they would be doing millions of damage right here. Rose especially. Like, that's SA1, and he's doing 250,000. You know what Rose does when he's all the way up. Oh, he's just gonna live! He just survived, you bastard. But he didn't attack. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this. Again, I do really love this partnership as well. These two 17s right here. Like, normally I wouldn't really run a support on a main rotation like this. But, like, this is a team where the whole focus of the team is kind of around Super 17, right? Like, he's tanking, he does damage. So maximizing what he does is really, like, the smartest thing you could do. And no one is going to benefit Super 17 more than the Trenchcoat 17 right by his side. Okay, so I'm actually gonna... Buu is another unit that hits really hard. I'm actually gonna take this turn right here because I'm not so sure our defense would be high enough. Like, Omega would have taken a shit ton of damage at the end there. So let's just do this. Normally, this stage could get pretty annoying too because of the way Buu is changing all of, like, the key field, you know, into, like, all the cookies and candy and stuff. That does get pretty tiresome, but it's really not so bad at all with this team because we got the supports and it does link up so well. And then obviously Rose giving, you know, 3 key to the entire team as well does work pretty good. All right, so the next rotation, we're going to be a lot more apt to actually surviving right here. Because we have 2 supports we're giving a ton of, yeah, I would want that link with Souls. Does that make, No, okay, it's just a key link, so that's not really that big a deal then. Let's just do this right here. Hopefully, if he's gonna super, he will super our boy Super 17. We shouldn't need to heal or anything. We should be fine. Just as long as... Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. We're fine. We're fine. Always want Super 17 to be the one to get super because, again, 40% damage reduction. Not as high as it could be, but it's still pretty good. You know, another unit you low-key could run on this team. I mean... I don't know how often I would do it, but you could, is the AGL Golden Frieza, who's really good at tanking, because it would be kind of like maximizing one thing that the team would be very good at, which is actually tanking, and Ki is not really an issue with this team either, so, like, you can get away with giving, you can get away with giving Golden Frieza a ton of Ki. Because normally that's that Golden Frieza's problem is his key issue. This is a little concerning. Let me do this. So we'll be able to get that key so he could super. Rose doesn't need any keys, so we'll just get these cookies out of here. Now, this does suck. We're probably going to get the Dokkan with my Super 17, who is not SA10. We shouldn't need to heal. I'm going to use a Baba anyway, because I don't trust it. I feel like Kid Buu will super at the end, and he's going to hit for like 100,000 plus, and I'd be fucked. So let's not do that. Instead, let's have Super 17 hit him with the shocking death ball. I do like that super attack animation. It is pretty cool. And our Super 17, or no, the friend Super 17 should actually be able to finish this next rotation. I really wish I had more Elder Kais. Yeah, the next time that Strength Banner comes around, I noticed that they are kind of moving through the type banners a little faster than they used to over on JP. So I'll probably wait until the STR banner comes back around. Or you know what, maybe I'll even summon on the AGL banner, because I wouldn't mind getting that Mildo, and I don't have Majin Vegeta. So I could do that as well, because I'm not really... I don't want to summon on the tech banner, right? Because I already have LR Goku Black. So, like, there's... Not only do I have LR Goku Black, but I have LR Goku Black twice, right? So I don't really need that. I could summon on the Int banner, because I would like to get that Gohan. And obviously, I mean, LR Gohan. You're always doing good getting dupes of LR Gohan. Let me just put it like that. Okay, I gotta focus up here. Oh, so hard in the emulator. It was slower than molasses pouring into a dish, and I'm still fucking up. But we should be good, because this, I believe the Super 17, he's been hit enough times to where his passive should have stacked quite a bit. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna revisit this again, definitely, when we get the LR androids on here, which will make the team a lot stronger. But also, like, once my Rose is Super Attack 10, and once Super 17 is also Super Attack 10, we will be back. Because if Rose was dishing out 1.5 million every turn, this would have went a lot better, I guess, than the way it did go. But whatever, it's fine, it's fine. You know, I've got the Fusion team, I've got the LR squad, I've got good teams, but we do have to work on the Extreme AGL. Regardless, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good motherfucking day, bitch.